Hi guys, it's Ray here from raynewland.com, and I hope my videos, my free videos, are helping you move your life forward, even if it's in a very small degree. Also as well, I hope the videos that we've been putting together about these successful people and them giving you their success traits, again, I hope you're implementing them into your life and that's helping you move yourself forward as well. Now in this video today we're going to be talking about is you will fail your way to success. If you want to be in business, I will guarantee one thing is that you will fail, okay? Now, don't say that as a negative, okay? I actually say that as a positive. Now, again, in other videos, you might hear me say that I'm not a big lover of our schooling system. And again, if you speak to most entrepreneurs, they'll all say the same thing, that we're not big lovers of our schooling system, especially if you're my age, you were brainwashed in school and you've told a load of nonsense, to be honest with you. Now, one of the things that we were brainwashed in school is that, you know, if you failed at something or if you made a mistake, that it was wrong. So you go through all your schooling system absolutely terrified of making a mistake or having a failure because you have the teachers, you know, shouting at you, or you get a bad mark against, you know, you get a low grades, etc. And what happens, sadly, most people take that into their normal life. I did in my early years. Most people do. They take that mentality of, oh, I can't fail, I can't make mistakes into the real world. And then what happens then is when you go into the real world with that mentality that you're scared to make a mistake, what happens is, that's right, most people won't even try. They think, well, I'm not going to try that because if I make a mistake, it's wrong. That's complete nonsense, honestly. You know, if you want to have your own business, okay, you need to know you will make failures, okay? Just get on with it, honestly. Don't let it put you off, okay? Again, if you listen to these videos that I've put together of these famous people, they'll all tell you, and I'm a massive believer in this, is that they failed their way to success. In everything that I've done, I've failed my way to success, and the only reason why I got where I got and I outlasted my competition is because I was prepared to fail more than what my competition was. Competition, if that makes sense. Even when I wanted to become a professional soccer player, I want to become a professional goalkeeper, I failed my way to become a professional goalkeeper. Back then, they don't really do it as much now, professional soccer clubs, but what happened is like when I was younger, they used to have what's called soccer trials. So that's where the soccer club who wanted new players, they'd call players in from all over the UK or all over the world, and they'd have numerous soccer matches going. So they might have, you know, 200, 300, you know, sometimes 1,000 players would come in, and there'd be a lot of football, a lot of soccer games going on, and I'd be playing in these soccer games at the age of 12, 13, 14, 15 years of age, trying to impress the soccer scouts that would pick the best players. Time and time again, I was told to give up. I'm never going to be good enough to give up on my dreams. So I'd always say to this, you know, and again, going back to one of the videos that I said about ask the right questions to the right people, I was one of the few young players who was told no. I'd say to these soccer scouts, well, why didn't you pick me? You know, what could you have done better? So they say, well, for example, I might say, well, listen, you're not very good at kicking the ball. So what would I do then? I'd then go and spend hours and hours and hours perfecting my kicks. So I'll practice. So when the next trial come, I'll be a better kicker of the ball. And then again, I'd have another soccer trial. And when they said, hey, you know, you're not very good at this, I'd go away and practice. So I was failing. And what was happening as I was getting older and older, the competition was getting less and less because what was happening, these guys who were also getting told no, were giving up on the dreams after the first or second failure. 6 years down the line, I'm still going. And I went for a trial at a professional soccer club where there was only about 15 players there, so the competition was a lot less. Don't get me wrong, the standard was a lot higher, but the competition was less. Then I achieved my dream. I actually eventually got the yes, and I become a professional goalkeeper, and I've become a professional goalkeeper for 10 years until a premature injury halted my career. So I failed my way to success in my businesses, in my personal life. I'm just prepared to fail more than the average. Now again, if you watch these videos that I put together, like I've already said, about these famous people, they will always tell you, if you listen to them, they will all state that they had failures, okay? And the number one mistake people make, as I say, is they'll either won't do business, they'll go into business, and if they fail, they quit, you know, after the first or second failure because they think it's wrong to quit. Or what happens for the most part, unfortunately, most people don't even attempt to start their own business because they think, well, I'm going to fail, I'm going to make a mistake and it's wrong. And they don't realise is, listen, mistakes is part of life. You know, it's the only way you get better. So trust me on this. If you're prepared to fail more than your competition, and as long as you're willing to persist and keep going and keep going and keep going, you'll get the success that you want. Because trust me on this, honestly, the majority of people will quit. Okay, because it's brainwashed into them from school. That's why it's important. I always keep saying, if you can find a right mentor in your niche, and you say to them, again, ask them the right questions. Again, I've done that in another video. Hey, how many times did you fail? The person where you want to be, once they say, hey, listen, I've been doing this for 10 years, I failed 500 times. How much confidence is that going to give you? Think, well, okay, if the person that you're looking up to is here and they failed and failed and failed, you know, are you going to fail? Of course you are. So if that person's got here and they failed and failed and failed and failed, that should give you the confidence. Well, look, I am going to fail, but if this person can do it, so can I. Okay, so again, get it out your head. Again, this is one of the reasons why most people are not successful, unfortunately, because they take the poor schooling systems that we were brainwashed as children into the real world. And one of the big ones, as I say, is that, you know, we're brainwashed that it's wrong to fail, it's wrong to make mistakes. I'm here to tell you guys, listen, listen, I'd love to not make mistakes. I'd love to be able to do everything the first time and have my success a lot faster. It doesn't work like that. You will make failures. A lot of the time it's because of other people, by the way. You know, people will let you down. People will try to con you. I've had that. You know, I've had friends who, you know, I've helped people make a lot of money only for them to stab me in the back. So most of the time the failures are from other people, if that makes sense. So again, it's just got to learn from that. You've got to learn every failure. You've got to go, okay, where did it go wrong? What can I do next? But again, I always think it's really important if you can find some type of mentor who you can go, hey, listen, what can I do? That'll save you so much time, money and heartache. Okay, yeah. But again, I'm going to love you and leave you now. Remember, you will fail. It's okay to fail. Just get up. You know, learn from your mistakes. It's the most important thing. Learn from your mistakes. But if you're prepared to fail more than your competition, the chances are you'll eventually have a bigger success than them. Okay, so remember, listen to those videos that I've put together on those famous people, and they'll also tell you the same thing, is that they failed, or they were prepared to fail more than their competitors, and that's why they got where they got. Again, remember, if my free videos are helping you, improve your life, please tell your family and friends so it can also help them as well. There's not enough people giving free videos out. They all want something at the end of the video, trying to send you to a webinar, etc. So hopefully once you see that I'm trying to give good quality content, tell your family and friends and give me an opportunity to help them. Have an amazing day, an amazing night wherever you are, and remember, you'll fail your way to success. All the best.